All in all, went to see Spectre last night, the new James Bond movie. Excellent, really enjoyed it. Kept me engaged. Mind you, that's probably not difficult. So, yeah, highly recommend it. If you've got a couple of hours to spend or to spare, it would be good. I want to talk to you today about asking questions, I suppose, and I mean, because they're probably our main communication tool, and asking questions when you're delivering a feedback session. And remember, we should have lots of feedback sessions on our training, not one at the end. I can't. Can you remember what you did after an hour or even 2 hours? So we should have lots of feedback sessions. They don't have to be very long, short and sweet. But when you're doing a feedback session, sometimes it can help to focus in on the detail. You should know what that detail is. Sometimes your learner driver will find it really difficult to remember some stuff. So you can ask leading type questions because you should have noticed far more than them. That's your job. So that will give them an opportunity to contemplate and recall. And you need to be a detective, but it's not an inquisition. Now, the key to all this is listening, using what they say to ask the next question. We want to encourage them. So we've got all sorts of types of questioning techniques that we can use: open and closed, funneling questions, leading questions, rhetorical questions, Socratic questions, and I haven't got enough time to go through all these sort of stuff. But remember your 6 good friends when you're using open questions. What, when, where, which, why. What did I say? What, when, which, why, where, how. How? Oh, do you remember that program? Yeah, okay, just shows me age. Sorry about that. So use those 6 good friends to use open questions, and getting the person that you're teaching to focus in on what they were doing, to recall what they were doing, to ask them those questions. What did go well? What didn't go so well? What can you improve next time? Because if it's behavioural stuff in terms of the skill, you will definitely know what can be improved. But sometimes what we don't know is what they were thinking and what they were feeling when they made that decision. We can guess, and we're probably quite good at guessing. Our intuition is probably really quite high. The only thing about guessing is sometimes we guess wrong. So just make sure that when they're doing something and you recognise it's skill-based, ask them, what were they thinking about? Or how were they feeling? Was the decision based on fact? So, oh yes, I did see that car coming, and the reason I slammed on the brakes so hard is because it made me nervous. Whereas we might be saying, well, you need to brake a little bit more gently, and not really picked up on the fact that the only reason they brake that hard is because they scared themselves. So I'll leave you with those thoughts today. Communication, it's a 2-way process. Ask questions, pause, listen, respond to the answer. I'll catch you all soon. Cheers, bye.